G.G. Allin is dead. And the reviews are in.
This week we watched Hated, G.G. Allin and the Murder Junkies from 1993, and besides being a cult film, this might be one of the best documentaries of the 1990s. I've heard Hated referred to as real-life Spinal Tap, which isn't completely accurate, but it does feel like this movie was written by Christopher Guest.
Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction, Gary, and this it definitely shows that.
I mean, if anything, Hated is like Spinal Tap meets Jackass. That's probably the best one-liner I could think of for the movie.
Like they put it on the poster?
Yeah.
Done by John Wayne Gacy, Final Tap meets Jackass.
Hated is a $12,000 documentary about a suicidal punk rock singer who became infamous for onstage antics like assaulting his fans, self-mutilating, and defecating on stage.
Amongst many other things. A lot.
That's really the most memorable of it.
Let's see, what do I got here?
I guess eating his shit. I didn't mention that sometimes he eats his shit.
Cutting himself with a razor, throwing a flaming paper.
I said self-mutilation.
Throwing a flaming paper and chairs at the crowd.
I said assault.
Oh yeah. Puking on himself, pissing in his mouth, shitting on the ground, licking it up. Jerking off with a shit-covered face, amongst many others. These are the ones that were filmed and made it into this documentary.
Yeah, and one of the things that's kind of fascinating about the whole G.G. Allin thing is there is a lot of video footage, because I think his brother Merle just always had a camcorder.
Okay, nice.
But there's lots of footage of G.G. out there if you want to see more of this stuff.
Yeah, because I remember you and I watched this however many years ago, and I seem to remember additional footage of a show that just wasn't in this movie. And I was like, wait, wasn't there some scene where there's a guy fingering his ass while he's just like singing and beating people up? Yeah, and that didn't happen,
No, that's on the DVD, and I'm gonna talk about that when we talk about the DVD. Hated is the highest grossing student film of all time, having been made by then NYU student Todd Phillips,
who dropped out of film school to finish this movie.
It's probably a great move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
smart move.
Here's the thing. I mean, he chose the NYU documentary course because it wasn't as popular as the narrative course. And he felt like because there was only 12 students in the class, he probably could direct something. And so that ended up working out for him because then he was able to direct this.
It definitely did work out for him because he went on to a career in Hollywood directing studio comedies like Road Trip and the Hangover movies.
Old School and Starsky and Hutch and Due Date and
lots of movies.
Part of the Borat film before he left for creative differences.
And then he had a huge success with Joker in 2019 and then subsequently a huge flop with the follow-up Joker, Folie à Deux.
I really liked it. The first Joker, I thought it was hilarious and kind of in line with Todd's repertoire, but I never saw the sequel.
Well, Joker 2 was really like Todd Phillips shitting in his hand and throwing it at the audience because he's still kind of like a punk rocker at heart. Basically, Joker 2 is like take the Joker, make it not the Joker at all. Like, take a movie that's successful with an audience and then make something that audience would fucking hate.
Okay. You know what I mean? To that, I kind of like that to some degree.
Hated is currently streaming for free on Tubi. I highly recommend this film. It might not be for the squeamish, but it's a cult film for a reason. Hated is Jackass level funny and as offensive as possible. There was a DVD released in 1999 and a second special edition DVD released in 2007, but this has not been re-released on Blu-ray or 4K, which really needs to happen.
I'm not sure we'd really get much more from a 4K release, Gary. I feel like
it was shot on 16mm film. There's definitely, the version that I watched, it looked like shit.
Yeah, it did look like shit. I mean, I thought it was shot like camcorder. Obviously, there was 16mm.
16mm, it's
3D,
really...
and there's like hairs in the gate and stuff, but and that worked for the grunge, the punk sort of aesthetic of just like gritty, shitty New York.
But you should be able to clean this up.
But I don't know if I want better resolution of
GG's
better, tiny penis.
You want to see some detail on it.
Yeah.
But I think more than the picture quality, it's really the audio needs to be fixed, and it's just that it could be cleaned up a bit. It's only had a DVD release, not even a Blu-ray release, so this movie hasn't been released in 20 years.
It's a student film,
Yeah,
so
it was a student film, but it's the highest grossing student film of all time. It's a successful film.
There you go.
I think Todd Phillips can really fix his PR by re-releasing a 4K version of Hated. Interesting fact about the DVD, it also had footage of Gigi's last day alive where he started a riot in NYC and got fingered by a Brazilian man before he OD'd on heroin.
That was the scene that I was so sure I remembered, but then watching this movie, it didn't happen. Like, they do this
I
show.
should have gaslit you and told you that you just dreamt it up.
Yeah, I was thinking, was that just a nightmare that I had? Or
There's definitely not footage of Gigi Allen getting fingered by a Brazilian man in the streets of NYC. You just probably had a wet dream.
Maybe. Who can say?
It starts with a voiceover from Todd Phillips explaining that Gigi Allen has been incarcerated for 2 years for assaulting a woman in Michigan, and Gigi decides to skip parole to start a U.S. tour, so Todd sends him a one-way bus ticket to New York and sets up a performance for him at the NYU campus, which is one of my favorite scenes in the film. The way that Todd Phillips sets up to have Gigi come to NYU is hilarious, because he tells them that like he's going to do a spoken word performance like Henry Rollins.
Yeah.
And Gigi comes in, he takes off all his clothes, shoves a banana up his ass, throws the banana at the audience, and then he starts asking the audience to give their clothes. And when
one particle of clothes.
Yeah. And then when no one gives him clothes, he just jumps into the crowd and everyone starts running. And then he just starts like throwing chairs haphazardly. Mm-hmm. It's pretty fucking hilarious.
In which case, security's got to come in and
security. Yeah, it's like fucking 90s New York cops like flipping the fuck out. It's a insane scene that they captured.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Todd Phillips definitely caught lightning in a bottle with this.
Certainly. And turned it into a career.
Aside from the hilarious NYU appearance, the film consists of footage of Gigi's first rehearsal and first show, which also gets shut down by the police. And the filmmakers also conducted interviews with a seemingly drunk Gigi Allen in Todd Phillips' dorm and various current and past bandmates, as well as other people from Gigi's life. Gigi as a character is hilarious. Mm-hmm. I've heard people suggest that he was possibly schizophrenic, which kind of makes sense.
Check out, yeah.
Yeah. And, you have to question whether this starts to get into the realm of being exploitative. But at the end of the day, Todd Phillips is like an 18-year-old college student, and this is a 35-year-old man.
Right.
It's hard to feel like he's being exploited too much.
Yeah. I mean, I think if the exploitation movies of the 70s are exploitation, this movie's definitely exploitation. Like, it is putting Gigi, the zoo animal, on display for all of us to see. But
it is, but the movie,
but also it's giving him a platform, right? It's
giving a platform, but the movie's not coming from the perspective of like, fuck this guy, and it's not coming from the perspective of like, this guy is the best and I'm a huge fan of him. It does stay somewhat objective.
Sure.
I guess it's not really possible to be completely objective when you're editing something to be funny and whatnot, but I don't know. I do appreciate this film as a anthropological study of Gigi and his fans. There's many, colorful characters.
Yeah. Dino. Are you going to talk about
Sex?
Yeah.
The naked drummer.
Naked drummer.
Thinks he's immortal, free of all law, and telepathically connected to the lunatics.
Yeah.
Also, he may or may not be a pedophile.
Well, that's his right as a rock star, Gary.
To be a pedophile?
Yeah. I know.
Somehow this guy is still around and playing shows and not in prison. Dino Sex is alive and well, and he's very overweight now, and he still plays completely naked.
Oh, good.
And he's got like neon hair, and then he also, at the end of the show, his big thing that he does is he puts the drumstick up his ass.
Up his ass. Wow. He's got a quote at some point where he says that Gigi's message is about there's far too much violence and not enough sweetness.
Yeah.
And I guess, to his point, yeah, sure. Again, if Gigi is just a persona that
well, first they ask him about Gigi, and he starts quoting Gigi, what Gigi says. He's just like, well, he says he's Jesus, Satan, all wrapped up into one. Gigi has a bunch of shit that he just says over and over again. He's repeating his fucking shit that he's been saying for 10 years.
He could have been a cult leader, dude. He could have led people to drink the Kool-Aid. But
he is like a Charles Manson type. If the CIA had gotten to Gigi and given him LSD and turned him into a fucking cult leader, that could have been a possibility. That is the personality type. They interview his brother Merle, who seemingly almost like stable and normal,
despite having a giant Hitler mustache. Like
Hitler or Charlie Chaplin?
You know what?
Why are you assuming Hitler?
Chaplin had it first.
Well, it's a little bit long for a Hitler. That's why I say that.
Okay, it's a little bit long for a Chaplin as well.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Yeah.
He's got a mustache. Let's just say it's not in fashion.
Yeah.
But
his
brother has the opposite mustache. So when they kiss, it's like it comes together into a full beard.
Like Legos.
Yeah. Me and my brother had the same facial hair for many years.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
It's
that's
just a
how
thing.
it works.
It's a thing that families do. You won't
Oh.
understand because you don't have a family, Russ. Dee Ramone joins the band for a week, which is kind of fucking crazy.
Who's that?
Original member of the Ramones.
What?
Yeah. Yes, I mean, he quits after like a week. It doesn't really last.
Yeah, I mean, what instrument did he play?
I think he's a guitar player.
Oh, okay.
The Murder Junkies kept touring after Gigi died. It never stopped.
If that's what you know, and that's what you're good at.
If that's how you make a living, yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
keep
you
it
gotta
going, buddy.
doing. Yeah. It's kind of crazy that Merle has been making a living off of this shit for 40 years or whatever.
Do you think he sells hated DVDs at the concerts?
I don't think he's making money off the DVD. I think he's selling tapes and T-shirts, and like I said, he does have a lot of Gigi DVDs and stuff that he's made independently. They go to Gigi's hometown in the film. The documentary crew goes to Concord, Vermont, which is a hilarious segment. And they talk to like his teachers and his friends from high school, which is great. His high school friends, the rowdy high school crew that he used to run with, are just these like straight-laced dorks. They're just total dads at this point.
Smoking a joint.
And it's such a great contrast to how Gigi's living. I get why people think that this movie is so great. It's almost like he wrote this shit.
Right. You
Fucking-
can't write this sort of thing. It wouldn't work if you wrote it, you know? Are you even going to be able to show any clips of this during this
I
podcast?
think you can show all the clips of this. I don't think YouTube cares about that.
Tiny penises and shit all
Yeah,
over
blur the
it.
penis.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if anything else is really a problem.
I think
His penis is so small that you actually only need 2 pixels
to show
of
it, yeah.
pixelization
There you go.
to cover it. My computer
In
can
fact,
render that, no problem.
It pixelates it already. It's
Yeah.
only 2 pixels.
Gigi's whole thing was that he was going to kill himself on stage, and it's a bit
Halloween night.
comedic.
Mhm.
I'm going to kill myself on Halloween 1990. It's like 93.
Yeah, right.
But he did get arrested. That stopped him from
So that
killing
stopped him
himself.
from killing
How you going to
himself.
kill yourself in jail? What are you, Jeffrey Epstein? You know? They're not going to let you hang yourself in prison.
Yeah, it's way too hard.
Yeah.
Nobody's killed themselves in prison.
Yeah. Plus, you want to do it on stage.
Yeah, I mean, if it's all an act, you want to do it on stage.
Yeah. Also, Gigi really wanted to get AIDS.
He really wanted to get
He
AIDS?
tried a lot.
He tried to get AIDS?
Yeah.
Why? Because he's
fucking
He's
crazy,
fucking
dude.
crazy, sure.
I think there's a video of him getting tested for AIDS. He's like, I tried. And he's-
Jesus.
he's HIV negative.
Jesus.
And this is when, like, he like died from AIDS.
Yeah, there wasn't any medication.
And he's
for
just
it.
like getting drunk and letting anybody fucking tattoo him and like.
Yeah, with whatever needle they had in their pocket.
The fact that this dude didn't get AIDS or Hep C or something is fucking crazy.
in
He's
New York
eating
in
shit.
the 80s, yeah. Literally licking shit off the ground in a punk club, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not how you can get AIDS. Let's just be clear. You can't get AIDS by eating shit off the ground in a punk club.
No, I think AIDS is more of like a blood virus.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't want to spread misinformation
Listen,
on
well,
this
if there's blood in
podcast.
the shit,
This is educational.
if there's blood in the shit, there's a cut in your mouth,
Sure,
which there often is.
it could be. Yeah,
If there's anything that offends me in this movie, it's the John Wayne Gacy shit. Like,
yeah.
fuck John Wayne Gacy, dude.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't have a choice. He
Right.
would grab you and cut your head off and throw you into the crawl space under his house.
Yeah, true that.
In
Yeah,
fact, he might even confuse you with a small child, Russ. You should stay far away from John Wayne Gacy.
that's why I grow this beard, kid.
Yeah.
And shave my head. Yeah, I think the fact that Gigi somewhat relates or even talks to John Wayne Gacy, this serial killer, is pretty deplorable. Like serial killers are not cool guys, and so
No, it's a thing in the punk rock community to like put serial killers' faces on T-shirts and shit. I've always thought it was kind of gross. So what do you think, Russ? Do you recommend Hated?
it worked when I was younger for the pure shock value. I'd never seen anything like this, and it really is so out there that it's literally a freak show. You're watching a freak show happen. But with that, nothing is necessarily said. It's just like, look at this freak. I don't come away being like, oh, Gigi was important to like the punk community. He was important. He didn't do anything. He just like was a psychopath. His shows were outrageous. He cut himself, shit on himself, did whatever, and then died of heroin overdose. It's like a slice of life of this man who's very damaged. He's like clearly
Schizophrenic.
yeah, he's probably
So
schizophrenic.
you don't see it. You
undiagnosed.
don't see it like an Andy Kaufman who throws shit at the audience.
Well, apparently Gigi was a character. It wasn't the Kevin. The Kevin is quoted as saying, actually, Todd says he was totally normal when he wasn't drunk. He was actually a guy you could sit down with and have a conversation with. He wasn't scary. He wasn't violent. He was really fueled by drugs and alcohol, and that turned him into the guy you saw on stage. plus the adrenaline. It's sad. It's sad because he's got a bad upbringing, and he was bullied in school, and his father was abusive and weird. He dealt with these things in very unhealthy ways, and it mostly just like paints a portrait of just a psychopath. And and at no point does it give me anything beyond that, except look at this freak in the zoo. And ultimately, Gigi kills himself because he just ODs. It's just unfortunate, Yeah, and
sure.
so to that, I actually didn't find it as funny as I was hoping I would again.
Here's fucking Republican grandmother Russ stepping, ruining everybody's fun.
You don't watch the Gigi Allin movie. It's upsetting. Yeah, no, I mean, so for that, I can't highly recommend it as a great documentary. It's definitely a unique look into the punk scene of the 90s and of this
let's not throw all the whole punk scene in with Gigi.
That's the thing too. Did he even make a splash in the punk scene? You might know more than me.
He made a splash. I mean,
splash of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I wanted something more. I wanted the movie to say something about it, but instead it just presented it to me and be like, what do you think? And I don't really know what to think. I think that guy's a psychopath, and it's a shame when people when people die.
Yeah, sure.
So that's my thing. If you want to see something outrageous you've never seen before, check out the movie. If that's not your bag, go see something else that will give you something more. Todd Phillips actually saw him the night he died. Actually took pictures of him while he was dead. He went over. I fucking wish I had.
Oh shit! Really?
I wish I could read this better. I don't know how to read, so I don't know why I print out this shit.
Are you sure? Who told you that? Because I remember
Todd himself.
Because I remember hearing in the documentary they called Todd the next day.
They did, but okay, wait. Let me fucking find this. Okay, this is from that the Suicide Girls article. Oh, Suicide Girls. Ooh,
yeah.
Anyway,
what are you jerking off in 2006?
Anyway,
why the fuck you want Suicide Girls?
Me? Because the article was on there, Gary. I read it for the articles, bro.
Yeah.
Quote. Todd said, the craziest show ever. Oh, sorry. I just finished watching the craziest show ever. We were hanging out at this guy's apartment on Avenue B. Gigi is shooting heroin and doing this thing, and I'm taking pictures, and Gigi passes out, and he's lying there dead. I say to Merle, make sure Gigi shows up at 10 a.m. Make sure he's there tomorrow at 10 a.m. We have a meeting with this guy at Village Voice. Merle's like, don't worry, he'll be there. He'll be there. The next morning at like 8 in the morning, Merle called me and told me he had died. It was, so he's got like pictures of Gigi lying dead next to his 17-year-old girlfriend with two black eyes. And
did she really have two black eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So and then Allin's funeral, which is footage at post credits. It's like a
they tacked this onto the movie after the movie was done. They added this
because
it is very bizarre
because Gigi was able to see the finished cut of the movie.
Yeah.
I think he like threw a bottle when Chicken John showed up, and it ended up showing.
One screening got shut down, but Gigi did get to see the movie and was somewhat happy with it. I think he was very mad about the picture of him in drag, but besides that, he gave like Todd a hug and felt pretty positive about it.
Well, there you go. So good. Gigi Allin approves this film. Anyway, they have it's like
Gigi Allin approves this movie and also shit for dinner.
Yes.
So if you're
him, I mean, if 1,000 flies can't be wrong, Gary.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's this post credits like a Marvel movie scene of Gigi Allin's funeral, and apparently it was attended by his many drug-fueled fans. And it quickly devolved into debauchery with attendees playing with the corpse, forcing liquor down his throat, and other horrendous acts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
And it looks like his dad is there smiling and laughing.
Oh, that was his dad smiling.
That's what I thought. It looks like his dad.
Weird.
Yeah.
Everything about that man's life is so fucking odd.
I'm sorry, what were you going to say about the Concord or Vermont?
It's just another quote from Todd. The first thing you learn when you are doing documentaries is you have to lie to everyone. I remember the teacher told me at NYU, he said, the first rule about documentaries is lie. Lie to everyone. Lie to me. I'm going to lie to you. If anybody tells you why I told you to lie, I'm going to lie and say I didn't. The thing with the documentary is oftentimes lying is a strong word, but representing what you do all the time. So when we went to his hometown, I remember telling them that we were actually doing a special on Gigi for MTV, because I didn't think they were going to care about a student film. We wanted to make sure they were taking it seriously, and they thought it was the real thing, and they showed up. So yeah, I think
that's fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah,
they thought they were going to be on MTV. It's why they did it.
To create images is always a challenge. Digital magic.